She's got no script to follow, no mask to wear. Every word she speaks cuts through the air. No glitter, no smoke, just the truth laid bare. And they ask her why she won't bend, why she won't play pretend. She's purpose and proud, won't bow to the crowd. No filter, no lies, her heart's on the line. Take it or leave it, she's not backing down. She's purposed and proud. Every click a choice, every view a test. She's not chasing fame, she's chasing her best. No shortcuts, no cheats, just her soul confessed. They say honesty won't pay the rent, but she's not here for their consent. Her lens is clear, her voice is loud, and she won't be drowned. She's purposed and proud, won't bow to the crowd. No filter, no lies, her heart's on the line. Take it or leave it, she's not backing down. She's purposed and proud. She don't play your game, no way. Not chasing trends, not here to sway. Truth in her eyes cuts through the haze. She's fire and thunder in the digital maze. She stands tall, she won't break. Her words are bond, she won't fake. Heart on her sleeve, that she's purple edge. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, hey. They try to mold her into their frame. Whisper lies to climb the fame chain. But she's a wildfire, can't be tamed. Burning bright while they all play games. Heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple edge. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, hey. They throw stones, but she don't fall. Walls around her, they can't crawl. Her voice echoes through it all. She's the one they'll never stop. Heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple egg. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, heart on her sleeve, yeah, she's purple egg. Won't sell her soul for your shallow checks. Honest to a fault if you can't believe she's living her truth. Heart on her sleeve, hell. Heart on her sleeve, heart on her sleeve, hell. She's got a spark in her hand, a fire in her soul. lighting up the night like a neon glow. She ain't bending, she ain't breaking, no, she ain't gonna fold. Dreams stacked high like candle wax. Go, keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. She's building up a world while you're putting on a show. She's climbing her way up, she's got that glow. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. Got a camera rolling truth on display. Her hustle burns brighter every single day. Not a puppet, not a pawn, she's paving her own way. You can watch or step aside, but don't get in her way. Tall. You think you know, but you know nothing at all. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. She's building up a world while you're putting on a show. She's climbing her way up, she's got that glow. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. She's a storm in the calm, she's a grind in the shine. A rebel heart beating on her own timeline. Take no prisoners, her eyes are set on dreams you haven't even dreamed yet. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know. She's building up a world while you're putting on a show. She's climbing her way up, she's got that glow. Keep her name out of your mouth if you don't know.
Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? Amber, Red, Sly, Cat Lover, and anyone else that's listening. I hope you guys are doing well. I spent the whole night last night in the laundromat. Fun. But I got all my laundry done. So tonight's going to be a little different. And I say it's going to be a little different because you'll see. But first things first. YouTube now gives you the option to do it in vertical stream. Like they added the vertical and desktop. So I automatically thought that you would still be able to do GIFs, but I guess not. Because I'm not seeing them. And they were turned on today. There was some kind of error, but they fixed it. And I turned them on. And I'm not seeing them. So I'm going to have to go live from my cell phone tomorrow. So there's that. So last night when I was at the laundromat. Oh, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because it really helps. You guys want me to keep making videos. We need to get that subscribe button up. Hit the like button. I was at the laundromat last night and I saw that Brittany allegedly had CPS called on her again. And I thought of a couple of things. One, I don't believe her. And let me backtrack that by saying I hate to say that because I hate it when people said it to me. They were like, oh, CPS didn't come, blah, blah, blah. And I hated when that was done to me. But the difference is I recorded it. Every single CPS call I recorded. The only one I couldn't record is when I was with Anita Backrub in Nashville and they came at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Thank you, Kat. They came at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night or something. Hey, sweet misery. And that's the only one I couldn't record because I wasn't around for it. And nothing ever came of it, like none of them. But I decided to, I think I was listening to Nonsense last night. I can't remember. I think it was Nonsense. And she was talking about the call itself. And she was saying how something about the lawyer fund. Like, didn't she raise $8,000 for the lawyer and give it to the lawyer, and it's not anyone's fault? She got scammed. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, nonsense. She never gave the attorney the money. I don't know why everybody seems to think that she gave the attorney the money. She never gave the attorney any fucking money. Hey, Save Robbie. I mean, didn't the attorney tell Granny's lawyer that he doesn't represent her and never did and doesn't represent her on anything? So I don't know why everybody's giving her the benefit of the doubt about this lawyer money. No, she never gave any lawyer jack shit. She probably gave him $200 for 3 bad C&Ds. And then that was it. So every time she says, oh, I have an attorney, I fucking cringe. But the other thing that Nonsense was talking about was about that Brittany got another CPS call. And I have to say that I call bullshit. And then I decided to go over to Brittany to listen. And I'll tell you why I know that she's lying. This is what, call number 5, according to her? Like literally? Oh, GW did show it? Okay. I didn't know if GW showed it or if she just read it. I wasn't sure. So thank you for that. So yeah, it has been proven that GW's lawyer had gotten a letter from him, or yeah, it had to be a letter, that he doesn't represent her on anything and never did. So I don't know why she keeps running around saying, oh, my lawyer this, my lawyer that. But let me tell you what really struck me last night as knowing that she's completely full of shit. Brittany was talking about the caseworker. And she said, and I quote, that my normal caseworker wasn't there, so they had to send someone else. Okay. I don't know how many caseworkers are in her office. I have no idea. But here's what I do know. You don't have a caseworker unless you have a case. They don't send the same person out. So for her to refer to it as her caseworker made me think to myself, Brittany, so then you must have a caseworker. So you must have an open case. Because there's no other reason why she would say that. Because why would she know how many caseworkers are in there? And why would they even tell her that the normal caseworker, thanks, Red, that the normal caseworker isn't there, so they had to send someone else? They would never do that unless she has an open case with them. Now, whether she does or she doesn't, I have no idea. But going on her words, that did make sense to me. I was like, yeah, no. The second thing is, she had said that it was because of Kramer reels, that the person listened to Kramer reels. Absolute fucking bullshit. Now, one thing that I do want to correct Nonsense about, only because it happened to me, so that's how I know. My first CPS call, this woman had a list of things that they told her. That's how I know it was from YouTube, because, I mean, there's no other reason it wouldn't be, but I knew it was from YouTube from this laundry list that this woman had. I was live when that woman came in the house. So everyone that was on my live heard exactly what the woman was saying. Heard what the woman was saying. I mean, she even came in my room and was like, "Oh, is this what you do?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "This is where it came from." Everyone heard it. It was funny. But she did list off a whole slew of accusations, whether she was new, whether she was supposed to, I don't know. But Nonsense had said last night that they don't do that. And that's not true. They actually do, depending on the caseworker. But here's what they don't do. They would never say, "Oh, that person listened to Kramer Reels." That is an absolute fucking lie. Not because even if it was true, CPS doesn't know who Kramer Reels is. They would think that was some like weird disease or something. Absolutely did not happen. But Brittany had to be more of a victim. She wanted to be more of a victim. We're going to get into that in a minute. But the CPS worker that she claims said all this would never tell her anything as far as what that person saw, what that person watched. That's a break of confidentiality in the caller. They would never use names. They would never. So that's why Nonsense was right. They would give you a laundry list of all the accusations against you, but they would never tell you any specific name. So that second part I knew was also bullshit. Then lastly, you have to look at the fake SWAT. Hey, Rach, you have to look at the fake SWAT that was never a SWAT. Nobody ever called in. Brittany did not make any money from that. I mean, she made a little, but Brittany made the most money from CPS calls. Please tell me by call number 5 if they were legit, why she didn't record any of them. She seems to always have her phone in her hand. Why didn't she record it? You would think at this point she would be smart enough to fucking record it. Nope, not Brittany. All these alleged calls and not a single what's the word I'm looking for? Not a single recording of it. I'm calling bullshit. Like that little guy that says bullshit. That's what I'm calling. Total bullshit. No way, Brittany. Because everyone accuses her of lying. So you would think she would want the proof. And if she didn't think to record it, then you're a bigger dumbass than I ever thought. I heard that, Tracy, that law enforcement unloaded 2 guns that were arrested up against the wall. I didn't even know they could do that. But the SWAT team, whatever, which I don't even believe her story that it was a mistake. I don't even believe that. I don't believe that it was someone that called, but I just don't believe anything she says anymore. Because she lies just to lie. I don't even know if she knows the truth anymore, honestly. I really don't. But Brittany said that, I'm sorry, not Brittany said. Brittany had made almost no money off that SWAT. She did make a lot of money off CPS calls. And then she was a victim and she blamed everybody. It's everybody else's fault. Her kid's not going to have a Christmas, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So then Genius starts a GoFundMe for $1,500 or a PayPal pool for $1,500. Okay. For 2 kids, by the way, when she has a boyfriend living in the house. But $1,500. And she claims that it's her audience that wanted it, her subscribers that had to have her have it. LG, we're getting there. And 2 days go by and she's got nothing. Nobody's donating anything. So, Brittany, where's all these subs that wanted it? Then another CPS call just 2 days later, when nothing else is bringing in money. Let's have another CPS call. No proof of it, no evidence of it. We're just supposed to believe Brittany, almost like her lawyer. And poof, she starts getting money. Shocker? No. And I don't get how her subs don't see it. I really, truly don't. I mean, maybe they do. That's why they're not donating. But she has people, and I'm going to just say this outright. She has people that I believe, from what I've seen, are true Christians, like true Christians. They follow God, they follow Jesus, they believe in the Lord, they believe in the Lord's name and not taking the Lord in vain. And, they'll help out a stranger on the street. I see some of her subs like that. And because of that, I'm not going to call them stupid, but I almost pity them because all their time and energy could actually go to someone worthy of their donations, not somebody that's completely scamming them. And I think these people really do mean well. And I think that maybe at the end of the day, they made peace with themselves, whether Brittany uses it for what she says or not. I don't know. But I just see some good people believing in her when all she's doing is fucking lying to them. Brittany claims that all of Craig's newfound presence came from Best Buy. She's got a Best Buy credit card. Craig claims to be so rich, but she has a Best Buy credit card. Brittany, you claim your kids, they don't need toys. They like electronics. Isn't Best Buy all electronics? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure you can get, and I'm being sarcastic because I know for a fact, you can get anything you want at Best Buy as far as electronics go. You can get game systems, you can get Alexas, you can get computers, you can get iMacs, you can get phones. There is nothing electric that you can even get drones, TVs. There's nothing electric that you can't get at Best Buy. Or are you maxed out with Craig's gifts? But Craig also said how much money he has. Now I'm going to go one step further than nonsense because I disagree with her here. She said that Brittany has $2,000 over that we know of. No nonsense. Brittany has $7,000 over that we know of. Not 2, 7. Because she claims she raised 8. But technically, unless her mods are lying, she raised like 15. But we're not going to go there. We're just going to stick with the 8. She claims she raised $8,000. She paid the attorney probably $200. That bill for $200, that's all there was. I promise you, that's all there was. That was not for FedEx or anything because the guy didn't even do overnight. So it's not $200 to send paperwork. Believe me, I ship all the time. To send an envelope with papers is like $6. And I shit you not. I've mailed boxes to North Carolina that were 6 pounds, and they were like $12 to ship. So she's lying. That $200, that was for 3 C&Ds. That was not for some FedEx thing. Because even if it was for overnight FedEx, which it obviously wasn't, but even if it was, it still is only like $30, $40 a person. And I can show you. I mean, I could overnight an envelope from here to North Carolina. It won't be that expensive. Because I'm sure he uses a shipping service and mailing service, just like I do. So I really believe that 200 and change, that was 3 C&Ds. That's it. That's what he charged her to do 3 C&Ds. $210 or whatever it was. When she did the email, she added a 0 to make it seem like it was enough. And remember her words. It's just a measly $8,000. Who cares? And I'll never forget when she said that. That was by far the biggest fuck you to her people. Why she still continues to get money, I could not tell you. Now, I don't follow her GoFundMe or PayPal pool. I don't care that much. I truly don't. But there are others that are very on top of it. But between all of a sudden she has another 1,500. I don't know what her end goal is. I really don't. And all the people that stick up for her, that have her back, you're not doing anything but enabling her. You're enabling her to continue to scam. You're enabling her to continue to lie. That goes for her mods. That goes for any creator. And it's okay if, like, I'll use Angela, for example. I like Angela. I know a lot of you guys don't, but I do. And I understand her point on things. I really do. But sometimes I think these people are not actually supporting Britney, but they just hate the other side that much. And Angela hates, or I shouldn't say hate. Hate's a strong word. But Angela has gotten into many fights with GW, and they've gone back and forth. And so I have a hard time believing that Angela believes in Britney. I have a hard time believing that, call it as I see it, there is no fucking way this person sticks up for Britney. I am dumbfounded. Just absolutely dumbfounded. And there's a lot of them over there that I am dumbfounded. And it really comes down to, I don't think they support Britney. I think they just hate Clue and Queen Bee and Granny. I just think they hate them that much. So they're trying to build Britney's network. And I'm not talking to people that stick up for her that make money on her. I'm talking ones that don't make any money on her. Like, don't make any money for sticking up for her. Like Angela, and call it as I see it. They don't make $1. And I really do think it's like almost a hate bonding. And they don't want to be in the middle. But some of them claim to be so intelligent, and some of them claim to have their head on their shoulders, and they're educated, and they're this and they're that. And yet you can't see a blatant lying scam right in front of you? Or do you choose not to see it? Because you don't like Queen Bee, or you don't like Clue, you don't like GW, or you don't like anybody on the quote unquote dark side. You don't like nonsense. I may not agree with tactics, and I may not agree with creators. I've never gotten along with nonsense, but she actually made a lot of sense last night. And I don't normally find that with her, but she did. She made a lot of sense. She was on point. And I think maybe if the dark side would have handled things differently, I don't know how, but maybe handled things differently, I think Britney would have less support. And what I mean by that is, let's say Britney is telling the truth, which I doubt it, but let's say she's telling the truth. She got all these calls. Why does the dark side, or people on the dark side, try to make her a victim? The last thing that you need to do is make Britney a victim. So if it really is someone calling, which I doubt, but if it really is someone calling, stop, because you're making her a victim. And I think that's the last thing you want to do, is make her a victim. But that's what happens. It happens in this community all the time. You poke, like Betty. Betty was a victim at certain points. They just kept pushing and pushing and pushing until she became a victim. Thanks, Red. But tonight, you're going to love this live, Red. Once I get done with the BJ stuff, it's comical. Absolutely comical. But it's not funny because there's a missing child, but it's comical. And Red, it's Christmas. Why aren't you green? That's what I want to know. So these are all the reasons I just do not believe Britney. I believe there was a first call. I believe there was a second call. Maybe even a third. Maybe. But these last few, no, I'm just not buying it at all. Not only why call in the same incident, CPS, like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't totally remember, but I somehow kind of remember Britney saying, and again, probably bullshit, but I kind of remember her saying that CPS said they weren't going to come to our house anymore or something. That they were going to field the calls over the phone. Because I think she said, and again, I'm going back a little, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she said that with CPS, because there's so many calls, all she has to do is, they didn't come out to the house. Maybe it was call number 3. They didn't come out to the house because there's so many calls that they're just going to screen it over the phone, so they didn't have to come out. Now, again, don't quote me word for word on this. Like, I'm not saying this verbatim, but I do remember it was something like that. That CPS didn't come out. I guess she was afraid people were going to find out that they didn't come out, but that she was going to come out, that they weren't going to come out anymore. They were going to field it from the office. because I think it was after her drug test, because people, because there were so many calls or people called and they don't need to come out every single call. And ever since then, and I know that's bullshit because CPS has to come out regardless. Just like she's on a no SWAT list. She did say that, right? Because I remember something like that. I just can't remember the exact circumstance, but I do remember something like that. Just like she's on a no SWAT list and then she gets swatted. No. The fact that she is sitting there begging for money right before Christmas, after her boyfriend brags about all the toys, new toys he got. I'm sorry, but anyone that donates to you is a fucking moron. Anyone. I don't care who it is. I mean, they could donate to you like super chats and stuff, but anyone that donates to a fund so your boyfriend could go buy more alcohol, I'm sorry. I know addiction is tough. I know getting clean is tough. I know being sober is tough. Been through it all. But maybe, just maybe, don't buy your boyfriend alcohol. Let him sacrifice for his own children. Let him go return an Apple Watch that he doesn't fucking need, because there's no need for him to have one. He doesn't work. He doesn't leave the house. He doesn't need a fucking Apple Watch. I will never understand that. My ex, Angelo, he had an Apple Watch. He had to have one. The man worked out of his house with a fucking cell phone right next to him. Angelo, why do you need an Apple Watch? Just to have one. I was like, you don't leave your house. Stupidest fucking thing in the world. If you're in business or you work out of the house, then it's smart. But Craig doesn't work out of the house. So he needs an Apple Watch. Why? Return it, get the money on your Best Buy credit card, and buy your kids something. Maybe buy your kids an Apple Watch. His GPS location is the same. He doesn't leave. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely ridiculous. And how people contribute to this, I don't know. I don't know if... I love that word out of your mouth, moron, and drop a few C words, don't go astray. Are we going to get to that? But you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't understand how certain people are okay with this. I mean, did you guys hear her fucking falling asleep last night? Holy shit. I would, if I was her friend, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you another fucking dollar unless you go to a doctor. I am not supporting you unless you go to a doctor. Because last night, that's not nodding out. She was out cold. For her to sound like she sounded was horrific. And she didn't even like notice it. Did you guys hear it? It was awful. Someone posted it in Discord. I was like, oh my God. And has anyone not heard it? I know someone made a video of it today. I think Karma Reels did. But it is horrendous. Oh. It was worse than snore. And it's not altered by any means. Hold on, let me check it out. I think it is... Oh, what's her name? Karma Reels. I think. Oh no, you know what? I think it was Clip Punk. That's who it was, Clip Punk. Okay. Now I can tell you, this is not altered in any capacity because I heard it live. Damn, I can't play it from here because she put copyrighted music behind it. Hang on. Clip Punk, why'd you have to do that? I know Clue played it at the end of her live, so we'll go there. All right.
We're gonna do a deep dive to share more of
Yeah, she stole shit with her mom. They would like
that man.
We can all go nighty night, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it just. Sorry if I gave you.
That's another thing Brittany said. Oh, the only time that I tell you guys to hold on, it's to take care of my child. Really, Brittany? No, you usually tell people to hold on when you're not out. You never take care of your child. Let's be real.
You guys nightmares, but it's. Yeah, I mean,
Nick. I think he
there's
does
so
too.
much.
Roller Miles, good to see you.
Is there anybody that
Coming out. We can see for ourselves.
Kind of sounds like it. I mean, I can see on the side of like, I mean, he's a fucking killer, right? Like, what is she gonna say good about him? But the shit makes me sleepy.
So with that, all being said,
Mm.
I'm gonna go nighty night. Peace out. Be the change you want to see.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go too.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early.
Yeah, that'd be
Me
a good
too.
fucking idea.
But if y'all want to do another part of this, we definitely can. I mean,
Sure.
I'm down if y'all are.
It'll be good, yeah. Try and make good choices, y'all.
Yeah. Same.
Sweet dreams. Bye now.
Do you ever feel like you're leaving like some junior high class? Make good choices.
Love you, Britt. You stay
Night, I
strong.
love you.
Are
Yeah,
we
I'm ending
five?
it too.
Holy fuck.
I guess I'm gonna end it too. Yeah, my three sons. I totally could see
Ooh.
that.
I just realized I have fucking pancakes in the kitchen.
Absolutely. A product of her environment. I could totally see that. Same.
Sweet dreams.
What?
I guess I'm gonna end it. Yeah, my three sons. I totally could see that. I do think it's
She's reading a super chat or a text message. She's totally not sleeping. It's okay. Dude, this goes on for the longest time. What the fuck is that? Do you hear that? I thought it was here. It's like, it sounds like fucking radio interference. Do you hear that?
And in case you don't know, that background music isn't Clue. That's what Britney plays all the time.
What the fuck is that? Bro, I've never, ever, ever heard some shit like that on someone's StreamYard. If I heard that shit on my stream, I would freak straight the fuck out. I would be like, oh, hell no. Somebody somewhere. There you go. You can come and sit with me, Missy Lou. You can come and sit right here. I would be like, hell no. Somebody is watching my ass. I swear to God, if I heard that shit on one of my streams. Listen. That ain't normal. That ain't regular. Bitch. It's literally like a soundbite for cheering at a fucking football game.
And any dumb motherfucker who thinks that this is okay, you're supporting someone who's fucking killing themselves, whether you realize it or not. How someone can say that Britney's a good mom when she sounds like that and doesn't go to a fucking doctor? I'm sorry, that's not a good mom. It's not a good girlfriend. It's not a good daughter. It's not a good mom. If I sounded like that, you bet your ass I'd be at a fucking hospital, like, clear me up. This has gone on for like a year. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a fuck. And I'm sure her obesity doesn't help.
Ow. Not sleeping at all. Calm down. Ugh. It's the fucking wide open mouth breathing for me. Like, you can hear the like. I would be embarrassed. Ooh.
And here's the craziest part. Thank you, Sly. Here's the fucking craziest part, though. I can see, like, I've had bronchitis before. When you lay down, it can get, like, you could have trouble breathing. She's sitting up. Tell me when you've ever had a problem breathing like that, actually sitting up. Never. People with asthma have problems when they lay down because everything's constricted. But, like, that's why they tell you sometimes sleep sitting up. You know what I mean? Hey, Irish, sleep sitting up because it makes it easier. Or prop your chest up. Like, she's sitting up and it sounds like that. That's fucking insane.
A while. She's about to come to life, I think.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
Her phone.
I'm trying to.
This is how fucking stupid she thinks her people are. And this is why I say it's more of a nodding out than asleep, although that did sound like she was dead asleep. And I think nodding out is faster, but I'm not 100% sure because I've never done it. But notice how she is insulting everybody's fucking intelligence. Oh, hold on. It was my phone. Brittany, we just fucking heard you for the last 7 minutes. You were nodding out. You were sound fucking asleep, Brittany. But she's, not her. She's fucking with her phone. And she really thinks people believe that. But the truth is, as long as these people continue to placate her and make this okay, she's going to keep doing it. But I don't know how people can stand up for her when she pulls shit like that. Just admit it. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I fell asleep. Go to a doctor. And that's not CPS worthy per se, meaning that nobody called CPS on her for that. Now, in Clue's chat, I don't know. Someone just said that she erased like 2 hours of the CPS stuff yesterday. Why, Brittany? Because they never actually came? Because there really was no call? Is that why you did that? That's my guess. If that's true, that she erased all the CPS stuff, that means that it never happened. So we were all right to begin with. So that's what I have for Brittany. Again, I'll state, Brittany, you're a fucking liar. You won't go to a doctor, which means you know why you breathe like that. You lie more and more every day because you have people like Jonesin and Soup and Nunya. Well, maybe not Soup, but Nunya and Angela and so many others where you actually believe that these people believe in you and they believe your lies. So you continue to do it. You continue to push. And I truly do feel bad for anyone that supports you. I don't know what your deal is. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing, but It's all going to come to a head, Brittany, and you're not going to like it. So, moving on from BJ, UA. This is all UA's fault, by the way. I was hoping she would come in, but she was saying all day she hasn't felt good. Why do I think nobody talks about Sebastian Rogers anymore? At least no one credible. You know, I never bought into the whole theory of, oh, you know, it's YouTubers that ruin cases. It's the public that ruins cases. It's all their fault. And I always thought they were nuts. I was like, guys, shut the fuck up. That is so not true. There's nothing a YouTuber can do. But when enough people cause enough fuck shit, people, reputable people, don't want to talk about a case anymore. And I really believe that's what happened in Sebastian Rogers due to Mob Crew, due to this lolly chick who needs to put the fucking pipe down. And I think more, even though Mob Crew gets a crew, and I still can't figure out why, but you have enough whack jobs on a case and enough lies in a case, nobody wants to touch it. Nobody wants to touch anything that Betty's involved in because she lies and she's a fucking whack job. I'm not going to pick a side on both parents. I'm going to say both sets of parents have made their errors on this case, but I don't believe that's the reason. I'm going to show you why this case has gone silent from anybody reputable. If you guys can think of the biggest lolcow that you could ever think about in any community, I'm going to show you one that's worse. So buckle up. We get ready to laugh. Now, hold on. He did say that. That he did. Now, I don't know if I should start from the beginning or start with today's video. I guess I kind of have to start at the beginning. So let me pull the beginning up. Oh. Okay. All right, here it is. All right. I always forget my shit opens up to not Google. Copy. And Lolly, if you would like a link, if somehow this gets to your panel or somebody out there knows Lolly, I will gladly give her a link so she can explain her thought process. So I'm not going to rewind the whole thing. I'm just going to show the important stuff. Now, let me explain that Mob Crew, she looks up to Mob Crew. She thinks Mob Crew is like the greatest creator ever. Anyone that knows him knows he's nothing but a liar. He's like a male version of Betty. So she got pictures that she like blew up or something. And you wonder, now this video has less than 600 views, 96 sum ups. 96 people think like she does. And that's scary as fuck. But get ready because it's comical. Well, why can't I make this bigger? Okay. All right. Get ready.
Are y'all seeing? Oh, hold on. I didn't change it. Okay, right down here, you can see a person here. I want to zoom in as much as we possibly can here. You see what looks to be a figure standing here with the head right here. There is this person here. Now, I'm not saying these people are standing right there at that moment. It could be refraction. It could be light showing.
Now, let me remind you, she's in the trees. Like, this is in the trees. You can see the branch. But really pay attention to everything she's saying. And then when she rolls it back and you see it without being lit up is when it's the best.
Something. But if you look, do y'all recall our 3 a.m. lights where we saw the big eyeballs from the goggles? That's way too high. That's up in the tree. So is that something that's being refracted, you know? Who recalls what I said looked like a bunny suit? Do you see it here?
A bunny suit. Somebody is hiding in a tree at 3 o'clock in the morning wearing a bunny suit. That's what this girl is saying.
At no place is there a horse there, but it does seem to be what looks like a horse right here.
Girl, put down the pipe, please. You're seeing tree ninjas. Put down the pipe.
Now, if you look up here, there's a person here, there's a person here, there's a person here, and there's a person here. This is probably being refracted from down in this area, but there does seem to be activity happening. Right here looks like a person that's laying down.
Now we're laying down in a tree branch at the top of a tree. We're actually laying down in it, and everybody's lined up on a branch. That's what, and we have a bunny suit and a horse, all in a tree.
I mean, sorry, on their knees. And then, let's see, was there any, I don't think there was any more download. Let's go over here. You can see a person right here, which looks like hands right here. You see a face, and I'm going to pull these in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is a person with a mask on and these are the eyes we are seeing. You see a person here. their face, their hair's lit up due to, I believe it's this person right below them where this is refracting up. Yeah, TJ, that's what it does look like a lot. And this is another person that's walking that seems to be holding a light source here. And then you can see another light source down here. Are y'all seeing anything?
Say no to meth. Say no to the pipe. You won't see tree ninjas. But the amount of people that she has in these trees in February, okay, let's keep going.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Michelle. I'll pull it up in just a minute. There seems to be someone that looks like they're laying down right here. You can see the head and the body there. And then we're going to go over here. We're going down. There's a person and there's a person. Can y'all see them? I'm hoping y'all see what I'm seeing.
Betty did this exact same thing. Like there's a 500 tree ninjas, or just that one with the thingy. Hey, ninja. Or just that one with the thingy.
And then as we go up.
So now we're up in the fucking trees again.
You clearly see a person here. You see a person here, a person here, and a person here. Now, it may look like they're high up in the tree, but remember, this is at a distance. Yes, you could see the person bent over something. Yeah.
I think supporting this nonsense is worse than supporting Britney. I'll be honest with you, I do. I think this is 10 times worse.
Now, it was hard for me to tell, so I didn't put a dot over whether this is a person or just a reflection off the tree. And then as you come over here, you can clearly see a person that has black clothing on. This would be the chest. That would be the face. You can see the shadow of a person here. There is a person here holding a light. And if you look close, it looks as if they're in a white suit with the mask face on.
Now, I'm very surprised that none of her people, well, what are they standing on if they're right here? What are they standing on? They're in tree branches, so they're just standing there? Okay.
And then you see a head, and a head, and you can see the chest areas for these two. And another head here. Now, let me throw this out there. And I put this one here because this is off of the building area. So you're seeing a reflection of what looks to be a dog cast here. Now, as you go up from those at the bottom.
Now she's going even higher in the branches. These are people like She's got a horse in there, a bunny, and she is now we're going higher up in the bunch in the trees.
Bottom, all of this is what I believe to be, I mean, there's not going to be like a
Now, when we showed this on Just Irish's live, how come you guys can't see my cursor? But pretty much where a hand is, well, like, look, it's a fat cat. I see a fat cat. Because there would be like a human-sized cat sitting in a tree.
cat with a collar on it up in a tree here. But you do see something here with a dark hooded mask. It looks to be something laying down right there. You see a person standing here. And when I talk about, you know, this is the bottom of a tree. This is the bottom of the tree.
That's funny, Ninja, because I see 11/11 all the time too, but I always said it's because my kids the twins are born 1/11 and then Dayton's 11/12. So I took the twins' birthday and Dayton's birthday month and came up with 11/11. So I always see that number too.
This is ground at a distance. You can see a person's face here.
Lolly, ground is ground, whether you're on the ground or not. I mean, whether you're close to it or not, ground is ground. It doesn't change because you're far away.
Seems to be someone here and something here. Hi, Reptile Wildfire. This is from the cemetery pictures that Mob Crew gave us. The video, I took a screenshot. I cropped it in to where it was just the picture. I adjusted the light balance and I used the contrast. All of this was done on my tablet. And as you go up, I mean, I'm not
Now she's going up to the top of Tennessee trees. Okay? Just keep that in mind.
not sure, but to me, that looks like a person here. But if you look over here, you know, it seems to be a person there. These are definitely cast off. You can see a small person here and a small person here, but you can't make much out. And guys, this is all from that photo right there.
Now, this is my issue. You just pulled it back, okay? You just pulled it back. And you can see what your shadows were. Like, you can totally see what the shadows were. There's no cat in the tree. There's nobody standing there. You're seeing the black from the house. Like, how do you not grasp this? How do you still continue after you pull it back and show a photo? Do you think that people just appeared when you made it bigger? You don't think that you could see the people if they were actually in the trees? Like, this is the logic I don't get. And I thought I was done with this. And then UA made me watch something today. But are the people are only there when you make it big? No, you would see the people and the cat and the horse and all the other bullshit you came up with. You would see it when you pulled the picture back. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. This is beyond insane. But she's not the only one that's insane. Let me bring you up to today. This way. I told you, if she shows me another one of her videos, I swear I'm never speaking to her again. I told her, I said, why do you even watch this bitch? Oh. All right, talking about Alan Jackson. Where's that link? Okay. Okay, so someone sent her pictures. Okay? Someone actually sent her pictures. So she's not the only one that needs to put down the pipe.
One picture at a time. Okay, our first photo here says unknown female in the garden area. I'm going to leave it here for you to look at. Sometimes these photos are hard to see anything but just black and white. At this time, I'm going to pull this photo up to make it a larger type image. And with that, I don't know if each and every one of you can see the person, but I will tell you it, like I said, what I see. This is what I see. I see a person here. I see an arms here. I see an arm here. Seems to be as if they're in black, head and a chest area. And that's what I believe we're looking at right here. Now, let's see. The next photo, 100% honest with you, I have no idea what we're looking at here. Could it be just a light source? Could it be, I don't know. I'm just 100% upfront honest with you on this.
What I would like to know is if the person that sent this to her, were they like totally spoofing her or something? It's alien. Oh yeah, she sees those ninja trees.
This one. Okay. Here's this photo. There's a light source. We see
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Hang it up in your room. Don't throw it out. Hang it up in your room.
I'm not throwing it out.
Yeah, but why are you smushing it?
Oh, it's a banner.
It doesn't matter. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a
Aw.
banner. Like it straightens out.
All right, well, go hang it up. That's adorable.
And then also got my certificate, my awards.
Okay.
So yeah.
He got this life-size poster of himself from football.
See that. Now, okay, wait. We're going to go to the bottom of the picture. Okay. Let's see. Can we raise? Let me zoom it in and then we'll raise it up a little bit to the bottom of the picture. Okay. It shows in the darkness. Right here, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. This one here, when I looked at it, it took my eyes a while to adjust to anything. So then, of course, you know, you got to zoom in.
Now, let me point something out. I think this is clouds. Like up here, I believe it's a picture of the sky. Because I think these are clouds, but I'm not 100% sure.
And when you do that, let me move it up. Come on. There it goes. And of course, at this time, I see things. Holly, thank you so much. I will get over there to this in just a little bit, okay? But thank you so much for that, Holly. You're so sweet. Okay. Here. This is what I see, guys. I'm going to make it a little bigger. I see a person here. Right by this light source is one person here, another one here, possibly. And the big white object, I want to zoom in a little bit more. Okay. This right here, can you see this right here? Guys, does that look like an RV to you? Does that look possibly like a camper?
I am not stoned enough for this. I'm not stoned at all. But does this look like an RV or a camper? Bitch, what are you talking about? Put down the pipe, please.
It's all electronical stuff. All here. So is that a truck that, I mean, that.
So now we got a truck that's vertical. Okay. We got a truck that's completely vertical. Sure we do.
It's kind of obvious shape there. Like an electrical jack or something, possibly. I don't know what's happening in these pictures. It's crazy. Okay, here.
Oh, you're going to love this one.
She's got here, KP wearing heart necklace with rhinestone fringe. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, pull this down for you to see. Is this the heart necklace? You see the shape of it here? This would be the chain work on it. in just a little bit, we'll show you that necklace. Now, here is another photo that we're going to look at. And it is very obvious when you pull it in a little closer. You see a person. It looks as if someone's laying down right here. There looks to be another person right here as well.
Now let's think of Bob Ross. We have puffy clouds. We have someone, if you're going to say that's a person, then that person is face down and there's someone behind them and you know what they're doing. Because according to her, these two people should be, I don't need to say it, according to her theory.
But what are these? Are these canisters of some sorts? Okay, here we go. Yep, it does, Heather. Okay, there's that picture. Military smoke screens are often made of.
Now, mind you, this was all sent to her. And just listen to what they're accusing Chris and Katie of. This big conspiracy.
Substances of white phosphorus, titanium dioxide, and titanium tetrachloride, which creates a dent obscuring clouds. Chosen for their ability to block visible light, infrared radiation, or radar signals, thus hindering enemy observation and targeting. Keep that in mind. Okay. Goes on to explain white phosphorus. The obstruction, the primary function of a smokescreen is to obscure visibility, making it difficult for the enemy to see and target friendly forces. Some substances like white phosphorus are particularly effective against thermal imaging systems, which detect heat signatures. Okay. Non-toxic smoke screens primarily use a heated mixture of glycols, propylene glycol, or glycerin and distilled water to create.
But you know what's really scary? She has 3,000 subs. That's what's really scary.
Visual effects that appear like smoke or fog. Fog machines heat the mixture, turning it into a vapor. Time, and this is all part of stenography. It's an art. It works to cameras or any other. I will pull it up a little closer as well. And what do you see, folks? I see a heavier set person right here. I see somebody right here leaning over. And folks, this is all done by taking that 3 a.m. video, pausing at certain points and removing layers to the coloring. Okay, smoke screen.
Now, someone explained to me why it's rocket science that you have an all black background and then you have a white thing. Anything is you're gonna see the background. Like, this is weird.
Green cans. Neighbor's green ring cam.
Has anyone ever seen a green ring cam? Because I have not.
So from this one, if you look, it's as if the green would be that phosphorus, smoky stuff that's being put out, is what I would think.
So now there's phosphorus smoke coming out all over the place, and she's the only one that sees it. Her and whoever sent her these pictures, which I wouldn't doubt it was Betty.
Now, take this picture from the neighbor's camera behind the Proudfoot's home, because we're looking at the Proudfoot's home here. Guys, look how foggy it is. Very possible, Bobby. Very, very possible. But if you see,
So the person that sent her the picture said there's smoke screen cans along the fence line. So this is all one big conspiracy with tree ninjas, people in the trees, people laying down in the trees. We got green ring cams. Oh yeah.
how foggy it is. Is it possible there's those smoke cans along that door right in there to keep from capturing anything? Because it was a clear night. It was a full moon night. And yet it does look awful foggy. Yeah, you can see how the smoke has broke up into the air. Yes. Okay, guys, next we're going to look at this. Subject 2. They did seclusion.
See, Amber, that's the thing. I would have more respect if someone came up with the theory that aliens came down and took him. I could live with that way more than this. This is straight up put down the fucking pipe. Get off the dope. It's not serving you well.
I think they very much used military tactics. Exactly. I think they covered their tracks. There's no way this was an accident and not planned.
If she is not on dope, then she needs a 5150.
Now, we're going to go, let's see, that's back here. Now, ready? Here's back to where we see a necklace here. But hold on, folks. Is that a necklace or is that a white ball cap? Just putting things out here for you to see. Here we have the heart fringe necklace. Okay. I'm going to leave this one right here for you to look at, get your eyes adjusted really good, and then I will definitely zoom in, folks. Be prepared for what you are going to see up close. Who could that be, folks? Who was wearing a black hoodie that night while at dinner?
I guess they melted into the ground like the wizard, like the Wicked Witch. They melted like the Wicked Witch.
You still see a face in the top part of that picture? Very possible. Very possible.
I see an alien right
I don't
here.
know, Narita. I'm telling you, my eyes get hooked, and once I see something, it's hard to unsee what you see. It's crazy. But if you think
Crazy is a good word, lady. Crazy. 5150.
about who was wearing a black hoodie that night, kind of makes sense. Now, this is back to the garden area, the common area here. You can see the person looks to be a female wearing the same black type hoodie, just the hoodie is off the head. It might be. I'm not sure. Like I say, I can't say 100%. I just say what I see, and I see a person wearing a dark hoodie, a dark top, similar to the hoodie. Now, this is the interesting part, folks. We're going to get down to the very bottom of it. Do you see how cropped these pants are down at the bottom before the shoes? Who had on the shorter crop pants, black pants that night? You see where the legs are divided. You see the V, how she had it, her jacket down. That's what I see. There was activity that night. Yep, the low cut of the front part of the shirt. Exactly. And this one here comes from the neighbor's camera here. You see the lighting here. Here's the first light source. So what are you guys thinking so far?
Again, I think you need to put down the pipe. I think you need to get some common sense and realize that this is beyond pareidolia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But this is beyond that, and I'll tell you why. And I said this originally to UA. I see things where other people don't. Like, I can see stuff in clouds, and I totally can do that. But this is a missing child. This isn't, oh, do you see Snow White in the cloud? Do you see happy trees? It's different when it has to do with a missing child. That's where I have issues. If this was just a simple, people sitting around saying, whatever, I could live with that. But that's not this. This is someone's child, a missing child. This is not your child, but this is a missing 17-year-old boy who disappeared into thin air. This kind of shit does not help a case. You sound like you're insane. You really do. I'm sorry, but you do.
Is this not crazy? Hello to everybody coming in. Thank y'all so much. Just for being here. Yep. See somebody casting a shadow. Okay, here's another photo from the security camera. You see the head, you see someone here, you see a head here, I see a person here. Of course, this does look like a face. However, let's zoom in and talk about this. You can obviously see there's almost like 3 people back there. And if you look right here, in this shape right here is a person.
Common sense. I'm going to explain this, Lolly. You're looking at an all black background. Anything white that you put in front of it is going to look like it has holes in it. It's going to look like the white is behind the black, but the entire back is black. So any cutout that's in the white, you're going to see the black. Please understand colors and backgrounds and how this stuff works, because this not only is it embarrassing, it can hurt a case. And I really do believe that's why a lot of people stop talking about it, because of whack jobs like this.
Yes, I believe there's 5, possibly 6 people here at that area behind the Proudfoot's home. 5 people. But you clearly see the shape of a person's head holding something here. I see a head here. I see 1, 2, and 3 here. Yep, exactly. Okay, here's another look at the picture. This is the same one I believe we saw earlier, where you can see the person here. It does look like a person laying down here or on their knees, leaning over or something. What are these things here? Not sure. But now you can clearly.
Jay said that about this? Please. I mean, I don't watch Jay, but ew. It just goes to show it's all fucking fake.
See the shape that looks like as if there's someone standing, blocking that light out. Yeah, Heather. He walked out the front door.
The sheer logic of this. So this person is standing straight up, but this person's bent down while this guy's doing him up the butt or something. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Is this like a roof and someone's trying to climb in the chimney? Like, it just makes no sense.
I don't know why. Yeah, I just want to know, how did he walk out that front door invisible? Yeah, there was some type of equipment here to be moved. And guys, if you go back and watch my video I did about the telecommunications and how they are both trained in telecommunications, how Katie is trained to install and uninstall those for those radios to work for miles away. Kids do not, no one just disappears. And it is my opinion that Sebastian did not disappear. We'll go back to the original form of it, and now it makes sense, hopefully. Yeah, Michelle, did they, does somebody own that equipment or did they rent it? That would be very, very good question to find out. It does look as if these three people are holding something. And like I say, this one here, just turning it gives a better look to it because you see the two people here and here. Looks as if arms are out here and arms are.
So according to her theory, you have two people sitting down and then you have one hanging upside down, according to her theory. Oh, this was Jay's video?
Are out here and there is another person there. So I wonder, what is it that is being loaded? And let me zoom in a little closer. What are they carrying? What are they loading up? What kind of illegal activity is happening right now at that time, at that night? Building looking things. This does to me look like an RV right here or something. Is this like an air conditioner unit for a home? I don't know, but
How can somebody be this fucking stupid? You have the picture turned sideways, but the RV is straight up. What the fuck?
whatever this is, I don't know, but it's clearly a person. It's clearly a person and another person.
Clearly.
You think it's a lift? The white thing is a lift and they're going to put something on top of it, possibly. Like I say, guys, I'm just showing you the pictures. Yeah. That's, in my opinion, definitely not just my eyes playing tricks. Give your eyes a minute to adjust. I'm going to pull it in closer. And I'm going to show you a few things. I don't know if you can see, but it seems to be a gate or a fence area right here or something. These are boxes, like a electrical panel, it looks like. It does to me look like someone is sitting down right here. And right here looks to be as if someone is walking towards them. But I'm going to zoom a little closer for you to get a little closer in look at trying to decide what is happening back here. What is going on? It's as if there's a door right here. This over here is a house. You can tell that. But to me, it looks like a person sitting right there.
She legit thinks that every single black shadow is a person. That's her problem.
Far right. Over this way. Over, oh, right here. There does look to be a pipe right there. There does look to be a pipe of some sorts. We're going to zoom in, take it right here. Do you see this pipe right here? Guys, this is crazy. Yeah, you can see the fence line. This is crazy. Do you see the person sitting right here? Does it look like a person?
Lally, that's the one thing we agree on. This is fucking crazy.
To you? You don't see a thing, Kimmy. I tell you, it takes a little bit. It takes your eyes a little to adjust. Let's scoot it over. There is some sort of gate right here. And there's the top line to the gate right here. So where is this at? What is going on? You could see bedroom windows or house windows to the house right here. This is the roof to a house. This seems to be a house here with the roof here. A door looks to be here. So guys, I don't know.
Does she not understand scale and model scales? She should build some like cars or something and actually understand mathematical fractions of how far away something is, how big something is, because this is weird.
No ideas. Someone sitting and a person standing behind them, one walking towards the area. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. This one here shows a lot of equipment and stuff. You can see things all around right here. Now, I will zoom in and guys, it is my opinion. You see all this right here. It looks like stuff. What do you see right here? I see someone that looks like they're on a four-wheeler. There's a person I
E-curb, the only thing there is to see is a dirty camera.
see standing right here. I don't know what this is, if this is a person laying sideways here. Maybe this is one of those big old wheelbarrows kind of thing. This is definitely a head. We see the shoulders. You could see the end of the feet looking area right here. Is it one of those utility carts? Could this be someone pushing the utility cart? Was someone?
I think it's the person in the bunny suit. They're pushing the guy in the bunny suit.
laying on top. Yeah. You don't see a person to the side right here. Looks like they have breast right there. Let me zoom it in a little closer. And if you look right here, you almost can see an arm right there. You see the breast. Now this part, I'm unsure if it's someone laying down, if it's something back here, there's another person here pulling it. Is this a cart? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yes, TJ. But a four-wheeler is loud at 3 a.m. Neighbors would hear it. Yes. So I think they are.
So now think about her theory. We have ninjas in the trees. We have at least 20 people hiding in the trees. Then we go over to a house. We have green ring cams. We have people in wheelbarrows. We have places that we don't even know exist with tons of people, but yet nobody was ever caught on camera. These are some damn good ninjas.
Pulling a cart with things on it. Is it like a lift or anything along that lines? I don't know. I think it's a cart or a wheelbarrow or something like that. I don't know if they have electric four-wheelers. I don't know. But I know at one point someone did see a utility cart there by their garage door. But this one was very, very interesting to me. Okay, this one here, give your eyes a minute to adjust. Yeah, Narita, leaning over with arm and elbow up. Yes. Yeah, they had like a motorcycle type trailer. Okay, Kylie's nail candy said, my partner's a mechanic. He says yes. Yeah, seclusion. Very sad, isn't it? When you see these.
It's very sad because I feel like you and your audience need to get off the drugs. I'm sorry, but you do. The only thing insane is you thinking that you see things like horses and bunny suits in trees. When you pulled back the picture, everything was clear as day.
TJ said everything's electric. Okay, for this picture here, let's zoom in and see what we can see. Okay, she's got this here. She's got this here. Is that faces coming through smoke? Is this? I'm not sure. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not quite sure on this one. Hello, what's up? How you doing? Hello to everybody that's come in. Thank you. We'll know who it is. Oh, thank you. What's up? Or butterflies are free. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Welcome to everybody here. Like I said in the very beginning, I'm not putting anything out there saying this is 100% what happened that night because I was not. I see this. Is this a person here? Coming through the smoke. Oh yeah, seclusion. My thought is they have that watch. This does look like some lighter colored hair of some sorts. I don't know. Like I say, guys, I can't say 100%, but here we have a person. It looks. And another one behind them. And this right here, if you look real close, I see a person here, and this person is walking towards them. Let me zoom this in so you can see it a little better. I don't know if where the dot is a person. This is definitely a shadow of someone walking to me. So yeah, the white areas seem to be the smoke.
This one was 3 months ago.
There is smoke in the area, folks. Is that what it is? Down here, Michelle, or up on the top? Anyways, we'll pull this one back out. There is a person walking right there. I'm not sure what that noise is all about, but there's silhouette here. Look at it. It's obvious. People were there. They were out there, and they want to say there's no criminal activity whatsoever. Just hours prior to this young man going missing. Look at the smog. Look at it. It's right here. It's all in front of us. It's hard to see sometimes. It's hard to make it out. But you see it right there. You see it. It's right in front of us.
All right, thanks, Ninja. Woohoo! 10 memberships. Doing the membership dance. Woohoo! I've had enough of this psycho. But you guys get the idea. Dude, she's crazy. So you got it. Wyo, Angela, Niece, Aquarium Baby, Val Miller, Coco, Little Mistakes, Woodstock, Delta Donut. I like that. Grandma Sherry, and Writer Alexander. Welcome, new people. Some of them I know, not all of them. It was E-Corb. It was a whole covert operation. We got military smoke screens. We got people in trees. Whoops. We got it all. Fucking crazy. But I really believe, all bullshit aside, I really believe that this is why people like this and Betty, and you said Jay did a video like this is why no one reputable talks about the case anymore. Because you have these fucking whack jobs who think that this is funny, and they think they're actually doing something on the backs of a missing child. And that's fucked up. Have pareidolia, do it all day, have fun with it. But to attach it to a missing child is fucked up. And it's just not right. Whether you like No matter what side you're on, whether you're on Seth's side or Sean's side, Seth, whether you're on Seth's side or Chris and Katie, doesn't matter. It is pure fucking insanity. I mean, this is just nuts. And I honestly, I don't know why nobody called it out. I said that to UA. UA, why is nobody from the case talking about this? I mean, this is crazy, especially those that get a much bigger platform than me. But they're too busy with Britney. But yeah, this chick is way worse than Britney's ever been. This is like second level fucking insane. Absolutely second level fucking insane. There's a Black Hawk helicopter flying over my house 2 hours ago. No shit. But I do. It's just crazy. I don't know how people didn't see it or call it out or talk about it. I don't know. But it's just gross to me. Whether Sebastian's still alive or not, that she explained that did not happen. There weren't ninjas in the trees. Nobody was kidnapping him. Nobody put him in a wheelbarrow in the middle of the fucking sky. Crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I covered Britney. I covered the CPS. I covered this. There's still a new case. Oh, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Did you guys hear Alan Jackson is representing Nick Reiner? And there's so much information that came out about it. Like, he was at a party at Conan O'Brien's and he was going up to people saying, "Are you a celebrity?" Like, they say he was totally tweaked out. But they found blood all over his hotel that he rented at like 4 a.m. And Alan Jackson had a few words for the press today after court. And I like what he said, though, because he said, I'm not, like, he said there's a lot of extenuating circumstances. So he's not saying like, oh, my client didn't do it. He's not saying that. He's saying that hold off until we get to that point in making judgment, which I thought was really good and very true. Of course he's there for the money. He's a lawyer. He's one of the best lawyers in LA. I think one of the best in the world. Nick's using his I don't believe so because he wouldn't have access to it, but I'm pretty sure that his family probably is. Because they don't want to see him get the death penalty, and they're probably acting on the way their parents would have wanted it. Like, I think it was Amber Sly said today, his family would want him to have the best attorney. I'm like, yeah, that's true. Here's my thing, though. I know a lot of people that did a lot of drugs. And you know what? They didn't kill their parents. No matter how high you are, you still don't kill your fucking parents. So I don't care about mental health issues. I don't care about substance abuse issues. What I care about, what I find the saddest part about all of it is that Rob Reiner and his wife were worried about Nick that night. That's why they brought him to Conan O'Brien's party. It's like they never gave up on him. Even in his 30s, they never gave up on him. He wrote a movie about addiction called Breaking Charlie or something, or Go Charlie, something like that. Rob Reiner produced it, but the kid had wrote it. So I'm interested to see it. But it just sounds like Rob Reiner and Michelle were such good parents to him. Because I know that's what sobered me up, is that my parents never gave up on me, ever. My parents never, no matter how bad I was, they just never gave up on me. And eventually I turned, everything around. It is old. I never saw it. And it sounds like because they brought him to this Conan O'Brien's party and they got approval from Conan, but they never gave up on him. And that's got to be tough. But it also goes to show that no matter how much money you have, addiction has no boundaries. It doesn't matter if you're a spoiled rich kid or, born to Britney. If you're an addict, you're an addict, period. And it seems like his addiction was far worse than most. And this might be the only time in his life he's ever been sober. Because, believe me, he's going to be sober. Nick, my parents are millionaires and haven't spoken to me in 46 years, all because my choice of, See, I would never walk away from my kids, no matter what. I've always said that. Ever. They could be the worst kids in the world. They could commit murder. I still wouldn't walk away from them. No way, no how. They're mine. I own them. I even said to Phoenix, this is kind of funny. It goes to show how you raise your kids and the intelligence of your own children. Phoenix, you still never told me what you wanted for Christmas. Oh, I need 3 books. What? I want 3 books about Wall Street. Really? Yeah, and a laptop holder. A sleeve. I said, okay. And he gives me the books. What fucking 20-year-old want books for Christmas? My son wants books for Christmas. Okay. Crazy. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that my 20-year-old son would want books about investing and about Wall Street at 20 years old. Crazy. And Dane's like, I just need a new wallet. That's it? Yeah, that's all I need. Okay. I got off easy. It's just funny to me. Like, what fucking 20-year-old wants books about investing? Well, my rich son. My soon-to-be rich son. I just thought it was really funny. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. You want to see the burgers I made tonight? I'll show you those. Because they were yummy. Hold on. I only ate like an eighth of it. Hang on. Whoop. These were Phoenixes, but you get an idea. Look at those yummy ass burgers. They were so good too. So good. I had this craving for a really good burger. So I was like, fuck it. I went to the supermarket and bought everything. They were so good. That's how you make a burger. They definitely are raised right. And that's, it's funny that you say that because that's another thing I was thinking about. Yeah, those are Phoenixes. I'll show you mine. Hold on. Although mine was pretty big too. There it is. That's mine before the burger part went on. Oh, you know what? I bet I have to turn this off. Oh, wait, because I'm sharing an entire screen. And then with the burger, hold on. And that's my burger. Just still have 3/4 of it in the fridge. But I'm telling you, it was so good. So if anyone wants to learn how to make a damn good burger, just ask. No, I did. I had this like craving for burgers. And I said to Phoenix, I'm like, I'm going to pick up stuff for burgers. I was like, I want a really good burger. So after I gave them to Phoenix, I'm like, what do you think? Because his are gluten-free buns. So I had to buy that. That's now like fucking $8. But I said, what do you think? He's like, best burgers you ever made? I said, I know they did come out really good. Perfect. So that was our dinner. Of course I put grilled onions and mushrooms. I even put it in the mix when I mix them together. And they go into the air fryer for 6 minutes and they're perfect. But me and Phoenix like really rare. Dayton, I have to cook his for like 9 because he doesn't like it rare. But me and Phoenix like it mooing. So 6 minutes in the Ninja air fryer and it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because there's nothing like cooked meat. Black. So I got grilled onions, I got lettuce, I got tomato, I got pickles, onions and mushrooms sauteed, 2 types of cheese, and bacon. Oh, I live by my air fryer. My mom hated it. I told her to get one years ago. She hated it. I said, how do you hate your air fryer? I fucking live on it. And I just love my air fryer. They are amazing. I agree. And you don't need oil. You just throw it in there and cook it up. But I was in a rush one day, a couple of years ago, and I was like, Phoenix or Dayton or Sage, somebody wanted burgers. And I'm like, oh, I said, all right, let me try it in an air fryer. Cause like I had to go to work or something. I don't remember why I tried it. But I was like, I only have like 10 minutes. So I stuck in the air fryer. I was like, wow, this came out really good. Cause it almost like is like a barbecue. Like it's crispy on the outside and really rare on the inside. It was perfect. Yes, there are pickles on it. I just can't believe how expensive meat is now. I was like, that's crazy. Same thing with chicken. Chicken is like so overpriced. It's insane. Oh. That's about all I got for you guys. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I think that's it. But there really is a new case. I have to babysit tomorrow, but there's a new case that I want to talk to you guys about. I mean, it's not totally new, but it is kind of new, and it's really sad. And I keep saying that I'm going to do it, and then I get sidetracked. But hopefully I could do it tomorrow night. Because I think you guys will really like it. It's about a little girl with fucked up parents. But it's good. So, all right. I am going to go. I have to work on the website because I'm so far behind. And then I got to work all day tomorrow. But I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow. It's cooked too long is going to be. Yeah, I know. I don't like, I like rare. Like still mowing rare. Like show me blood. Especially a steak. Steak has to be rare. And I've literally, you don't even know. I have sent burgers back like 3 times if they're overcooked. I am horrible. My kids get so embarrassed. So I'm like, no, this is not good. This is overcooked. Like it just has to be cooked a certain way. And if I tell someone, keep it rare, like extra rare, and it comes back like medium, no, redo it. Sorry. I'm weird like that. But I am that bitch. So, all right. See, Brittany, that's what happens when you're tired. You yawn. Oh, no. Burgers have to be rare, too. So, all right. But I'm going to go eat some of my more burger. I still have 9 bags of laundry to put away that I have not done yet. But I think I might do that tomorrow on my vertical. Like I'll do it on my cell phone. This way we have, I can get rupees. So, fuck. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. You'll know from my headline, from my thumbnail, if it's the new case. But I really do want to talk about it. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me work on this website. Have a wonderful night. Peace. And be good to each other and be good to yourself.